versus Anduin.
Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here with some more matches of Hearthstone, this time with a new hunter deck that I've made using some of the cards from Rastakhan's Rumble. What does this deck revolve around? Well, while the darkness is in it, that's not the primary focus of the deck. The darkness is there for people that are playing the long game. This deck revolves around one of the hunter legendaries, Zul'jin, a hero card that recasts every spell that you've played during the game with random targets, but if all the spells don't have targets or are beneficial to you, that's a good deal. Let's end turn here. We got a Scavenging Hyena from our Jewel Macaw. That's not a bad minion to see. I want to get rid of that minion though, right now. So let's coin out our bow. No buffing your minions allowed. No. I'm going to save the bow because I have a lot of secrets in this deck. I haven't found any of them yet, but I will. What is your play? A Radiant Elemental and a Power Word Shield. Okay, Power Word Shield. There's Zul'jin. How are you? There's a good chance that this deck is going to be playing something to buff health and then just use Inner Fire to deal lots of damage. I could get Huffer, and that would be pretty good for dealing with this minion. Right now, the only thing I can do to get rid of this minion is play Deadly Shot. I could play Deadly Shot, but there are probably going to be more dangerous foes out there in the future, and Deadly Shot will still be useful later. I'm going to try Animal Companion. Aha! Marvellous. That gets rid of the Radiant Elemental. I don't mind having no minions on the board. I can always use Deadly Shot to get rid of a, hello Radiant Elemental number 2! Thought Steal. Well, you're not going to get Zul'jin, which is really good news. I think it's time to get rid of this other Radiant Elemental. And then play the Darkness. Watch out, Mr. Priest! Don't draw all those candles! That was not a candle, it was very unlikely it would be a candle. So far I've played not many spells. At all. A Rusty Recycler. Okay, that's fine. There is a secret. I could play it. Not a bad idea to play it. Then again, that is only a 2/6. I think I'll Hero Power, and why not, I'll play it. If anything, it causes you to waste some mana replaying that minion, and then you don't have anything on the board, at least that minion anyway, for when I play Savannah Highmane. Goodbye, robot. See you later. Off you go, back into the hand. You probably have something you can play on 6, though. Ooh, Bear Shark. Bear Shark is dangerous. We have 2 Savannah Highmanes though, so I might as well play one of them. If the Highmane is able to survive on the board, ooh, there's a candle!
One by one.
No second one though. If the Highmane can survive on the board, but can die next turn, I can use Revenge of the Wild to summon the beast back onto the board. But chances are this opponent is going to have a way to deal with it. No! You don't have a way to deal with it. Okay. Well, I think it's time to make this Savannah Highmane a dangerous opponent to face. Let's play a Houndmaster. And the Scavenging Hyena. There we go. It's an 8/5 now, which means that you can't use the Bear Shark to get past it due to the taunt, and the Bear Shark will die. And the 4 attack Houndmaster is going to be a problem for you. Master Spell. That's fine.
Out of my
Stonehill Defender. Still don't mind trading into any of these minions here. You still going to go face? No, you're going to trade. Okay. We can discover a secret. Not a bad thing to do. Wandering Monster. A good secret to get. Do I want to play it right now, though? No. I want to instead hit this minion and then go face. The advantage of Darkness is that Psychic Scream will not return Darkness to anyone's hand. Darkness is entirely immune to anything until those candles are drawn. What are we going to see here? Psychic Scream? Mass Hysteria? Charged Devil Saw? I'm going to gain some value here. Oh, I'm going to gain some value. Let's trade here. And then Revenge of the Wild to bring back the Savannah Highmane. Then I think I will Wandering Monster, Bear Shark, Hero Power. It's a wide board, but I don't think my opponent has a mind control tag. And I want to play as many things as possible so I can take advantage of Zul'jin next turn. Then again, if the opponent plays a big minion, I may Deadly Shot and wait one more turn.
Is my shield.
That's not a bad target to Deadly Shot. Not at all. So we'll do that instead. Let's Explosive Trap and Deadly Shot. Goodbye! Time to hit the face with a lot of damage. Loads of damage. Zul'jin may not even get played. But just in case, Zul'jin will get played. And we can get rid of another taunt that the priest decides to play. If the priest has another taunt, that is. I don't expect this deck to do very well because it's been sort of hastily put together, and it's not going to be anywhere near as good as the far more crafted and more carefully put together decks that already exist. To be fair, people have had quite a while to put them together. That said, no matter how much people try to theory craft beforehand, many decks you just cannot anticipate until the expansion actually comes out. Oh wow, that's an impressive taunt. Unfortunately, that taunt is not going to be able to withstand Zul'jin. So let us deal with Zul'jin, shall we?
Here comes a bigger!
He does indeed have an axe. And here come all those spells. Animal Companion, Deadly Shot, Explosive Trap, Secret Plan, Freezing Trap, The Coin, Revenge of the Wild, Wandering Monster. That'll do. Well played. That wasn't bad at all, Zul'jin. That wasn't bad at all. Victory is ours! But can we win again? That remains to be seen. But I have played a daily and earned some gold, and that's always good. Let's go again. Will my luck hold? Not likely. But one win is better than no wins at the end of the day. So let's see what we can do.
Rexa versus Valera.
A rogue? What kind of deck are you going to be? Well, one thing's for sure, we're not keeping Zul'jin. We will, however, keep the Candle Shot and the Wandering Monster, and I think I'll actually keep the Saronite Chain Gang. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hello.
Greetings, traveler.
You are not an odd rogue.
Incredible.
I wonder what you're going to be. Ah, you're going to be an aggressive deck. So let's get that Candle Shot ready. And let's start hitting this one too. Eventually we'll get rid of it. Unless you have some weapon removal. You very well may have some. Dagger. And you're going to hit me with that dagger. A very aggressive play. I feel like Wandering Monster is a good idea here, as we get rid of the 1-2. That was a 1-1 before I hit it again. Blink Fox. Ah, you're going to be playing a deck that revolves around Tess, ultimately taking advantage of cards that your opponent plays. I feel like Animal Companion is a good idea here. Very good idea. Let's get rid of this, shall we? I'll save the final charge of my bow. I want to keep this secret going as long as I can. I want to block a lot more damage with it than just 3. Okay, we're blocking 1, but you take 3. That's not bad. Arcane shot. Okay. And an SI7 agent hitting me in the face for 2. Could play the darkness. I feel like doing this is better. And then hitting this 3-3 to make it a 3-2, so that at the very least it will be dying to one of those taunts. Next turn I can Animal Companion Freezing Trap. Need to play one more secret to power this up fully after that. You're drawing lots of cards, makes sense. I think Animal Companion is good here. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Still think, however, that I should get rid of that 3-2. Let's play this. Could go for the value trade, though. I'll go for the value trade, actually. It's risky. Another SI7 agent would mean that that 3-2 would be able to get through, but then a 3-2 would just return to the rogue's hand. Then I can play Savannah Highmane. Cold Blood. Moderately aggressive, but then again, you're just doing that to activate that card draw. I feel like a Savannah Highmane is a good plan here. Then we'll do this. And then I think we'll hit the face. That freezing trap is still active after all. The positioning isn't the greatest for Betrayal. South Sea Deckhand. It's not going to work. So you're going to have to attack with something else. The South Sea Deckhand again. That is still quite a slow turn. Another South Sea Deckhand. And you're trading. That's not bad for me. I have a pretty good curve here, but let's first play the Jeweled Macaw and see what we get. Pterodax Hatchling. I could play that instead of the Darkness, but I feel like playing the Darkness. In between these minions. No betrayal here! The Darkness will never betray me while it's hidden. Ooh! 1 candle! Not bad! We're a third of the way there already. And next turn we have a Greater Emerald Spellstone. Prep and Sprint? That's dangerous, considering that there are 2 more candles in there. Doesn't look... Oh, there's 1! Only 1 more candle to go. Backstab. And a Blink Fox, and then you will hit the 1-1. That freezing trap is going to be useful. You're looking up a darkness. You're getting concerned. You're getting very concerned. Let's make a big board. And then play this. Poisonous, Wind Fury, or Taunt? Let's select Poisonous, shall we? If anything, I want that Blink Fox to try and attack the 2-2. Here's a backstab. A Fan of Knives. An SI7 agent. And... you were about to target yourself there. Bestial Wrath. Which order are you going to attack here? You're going to do that, and then you're going to attack with that, and that will return back to your hand. Not bad. There is a secret plan, which I will use immediately. Do I expect you to play... I do actually expect you to play a lot of cards. I do. So I think we'll just go face, actually. Why not? I have the advantage here. There's another candle in there somewhere, and you only have 9 more cards. And if you play 3 cards this turn, I'll get that rat trap. Yeah, there's a chance of it. That's card number 1. That's card number 2. Getting rid of that minion. That's card number 3. And there is my rat. It's a big rat.
Incredible.
It's a 6 mana 6/6. And that is a rogue secret. Because you do discover rogue secrets with the secret plan and not hunter secrets. I'm going to attack here for 6. Now you're immune. Savannah Highmane. And there's no point hero powering because it's not going to work. I have 2 big minions on the board. You could deal with this, but you probably can't stop that hero power from killing you in 2 turns. The advantage of my hero power is even if you Valyria the Hollow, you can still be hit by that hero power. You'll gain armor, however. You're thinking of attacking my face. There's an explosive trap there. Preparation. Fan of Knives. Drawing a card. Dangerous considering my darkness. 2 damage. You're now at 1. You're going to return this to your hand. You're going to Leroy. And Cold Blood. You only have 1 of those. You're going to prep again. Which makes Leroy 3 mana. Deadly Poison. That's number 3 damage. That puts me down to 4. But that's not enough, I'm afraid. Well played. Another win. But can I get 1 more? Probably not. Let's try, shall we? Let's go for 3 wins out of 3. This is when I find a tier 1 meta deck in the making as my opponent, and they crush me. There's every chance that might happen.
Rexa versus Jaina.
It could happen. This is a mage. We could be playing against the new odd mage that does exist. Do I want the darkness right now? No. Chances are the darkness is a little too slow, and so will freezing trap be too slow. Now I wish I had that secret. Even so, having, yep, it's definitely the odd mage. Even so, having the ability to summon 6/6 worth of stats for 5 isn't bad. Hello. If this opponent manages to deal 8 points of damage with that hero power, they will be able to summon Ragnaros. I don't have many ways to deal with Ragnaros. I do have Deadly Shot. A Firefly on turn 1, not bad. I have Candle Shot. I should actually play it and just start hitting this 1/2 here. I have a deck that is a variant of this odd mage, although it does have quite a few different cards. It has a mixture of things. It has things that allow me to compete in the mid-game as well, with minions as opposed to just using the hero power. It is a fun deck to play. I also have Faceless Manipulator in it as well, just in case Ragnaros survives. I don't mind getting more of them. Now, you have 2 mana, and you do have the coin, so you could coin out a 3-drop. Another Firefly, you're probably going to play a Flame Elemental. That's fine. The downside of my Animal Companion right now is that regardless of what Animal Companion it is, there's a good chance it'll die. Well, that's probably one of the better ones. If it had been Huffer, then it definitely would have died without any trading required. Now, knowing that this opponent is an... Okay, you're just going to go face, are you? Yes, you are. Okay, I can do something with that. For now, though, I think I want to, do that there. And this. And I do want to hit this here, just in case you manage to get rid of Leok, that cat will still have to trade in 2 of those. There you go. Another Flame Elemental. There's Zul'jin. Marvellous. So actually I want to start casting some spells. Then again, we are getting close to turn 5, and turn 5 is the turn where we'll get Dragon's Fury happening. So I'm going to do this, and then Carnivorous Cube. This. If you Dragon's Fury, I'll still have 2 Leoks. And that's not bad. Acolyte of Pain. Definitely want to get rid of that. Venom Strike Trap. That's a good thing to play. We'll trade here. You only get 1 card, and I think Gluttonous Ooze isn't bad, because you're not likely to have any weapons. Definitely want to play those Spellstones before turn 10. Definitely. Then again, playing them like this isn't that bad, because then there'll be space for the Animal Companion that's summoned. Coin.
Unity.
Ciliax.
Perfection.
To hit the 4/5, maybe? Well, I'm going to get that. That may change what you're going to do. You'll hit that, and then you're probably going to hit the 2/3. Yes, you are. Okay. Houndmaster. I'll consider that. Definitely want to play this, if only to play it so that I can get the Hounds back with Zul'jin on turn 10. I still feel like I'm in trouble, though. You're going to do that, and then Dragon's Fury.
Amazing.
That's fine. 5, that's fine as well. It's either 5 or 7, because they have Dragon's Fury and they have Flame Strike. So I think we'll play this first, and then we'll play this. And then Hero Power. The advantage of having Zul'jin is that if there is another board clear, there's a good chance that, okay, Daring Fire Eater, now it deals 4 damage. That's not bad. We are getting a lot closer to that turn with Ragnaros, though. Now, let's see. Another Animal Companion. Let's do this first, so that we can do this. That. And this. And I think we'll, Animal Companion. Well, that was wrong. I should have done that before I attacked. I would have got 1 more damage in.
Amazing.
I imagine my opponent has another board clear. Or has the ability to summon Ragnaros. There's the other board clear. Let's Zul'jin next turn, and hope that that works to my benefit. It probably won't, because my opponent likely has more board clears. But let's see how it goes.
Here comes the bigger.
Spell time! Animal Companion. Venom Strike Trap. Animal Companion. Emerald Spellstone. Emerald Spellstone. You're highlighting a card that you have. It's likely another board clear. That said, you don't have that many cards that can board clear now. You do have a Flame Strike.
Let the pain speak
Acolyte
to
of
me.
Pain. Blast Wave. Which isn't going to kill everything. Aha!
You win this.
And I win!
That was good.
Wow! Is that just because of the sheer amount of damage I had on the board? There was a lot of damage there. That was quite fortunate. If my opponent had had Flame Strike, that could have ended very differently. If my opponent had been able to get the Ragnaros in play a lot earlier, that would have also ended very differently. that deck works surprisingly well. Or I got surprisingly lucky. One of the two. But either way, I'll take 3 wins. And that is some play with my new Hunter deck, revolving around Zul'jin, who I pulled from a pack. I quite like Zul'jin. I've seen other people play Zul'jin, but they play cards that can hurt themselves, like Kill Command and Flanking Strike. And more often than not, they'll end up hitting themselves when they really need to conserve their health. And the attacks that hit themselves just end up killing them. It's more conservative what I play, but ultimately, I'm enjoying it. It'll still need tweaking, of course. A few cards will need changing here and there, but it's not doing too badly right now. At the very beginning of the expansion, that said. But hey, I'll take some wins, and they were fun to play too, and that's what matters. And so, when we come back, folks, more videos of Hearthstone. Maybe I'll show you my variation of the Odd Mage deck, or maybe I'll have come up with something completely different by then. Who can say? All I can say is, it's likely going to be very silly. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later, and in the words of Zul'jin, that was good.